Hey, we finally get us some predatory lending and stuff back up in Americas, y'all. Trump did that for us, man. Trump did that for us, and a South African illegal buddy there, Leon, gave us some predatory lendings and stuff, and letting the financial institutions and the banks just run roughshod over all of us, y'all. Finally, again, we get that, and that's great. That's putting America first. They're putting Americans first, right there. Well, rich Americans, billionaire Americans, banker Americans, financial institution Americans, things like that. Putting them first over us, y'all. That's what we needed right there. That's what y'all all voted for, wasn't it? I mean, you had to. Clearly, I mean, he put three billionaires on the front row of his coronation there with a net worth of about $1 trillion there. So that's what you voted for, is for billionaires to just run the hell over all of us there. So how do y'all feel about that there, you fake-ass patriots, that we're going to do away with the Consumer Financial Protection Bureaus, you know? Now, I know you don't like it. I've already heard. Y'all think that that's not a good idea, and you don't understand why he's doing it. The writing should be on the wall for you. Can you read? Huh? At all? It's been there. It's been there for a long time. But anyway, look, I know you can't speak out against him, and that sucks for you because you're in an effing cult and all that stuff. But yeah, that seems to be your problem. You'd like to speak out, but you can't, especially because if you tell your buddies how you feel about it, they'll kick you out of your little MAGA clique, cult, whatever you got going on there. And it'd be awkward hanging around with them and stuff after that if you spoke out against your orange Jesus just one little time. But anyway, I know what y'all are going to do, because it's what you have to do because you're an effing cult. See, that Consumer Financial Protection Bureau was created in 2011 under the Obama administration. So therefore, had Obama never created the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, then Donald effing Trump and his South African illegal buddy couldn't have come along and taken it away from us there. So it's Obama's fault, right? That's what you're going to do. That's what you got to do because you're an effing cult. You know, kind of like these family farms out there. These people are going to lose their family farms because, I mean, that Joe Biden come along with the audacity, with the Inflation Reduction Act, with programs in there to assist family farms in further developing their farms, you know, providing government subsidies to help them do that. They make the improvements, and then the government comes along and reimburses them for them improvements. Well, then Donald F. and Trump comes along and his South African illegal there, Leon, and decide they want to go ahead and gut that program too, and left all them farmers out there holding the bag. So they're going to go bankrupt and lose their farms and stuff. Well, because of Donald F. and Trump, you know. But you can't speak out against that either, can you? You can't do that because you're in an effing cult. I know. It's hard for you. I mean, it causes you physical pain to say anything negative about him. But you know what? You do have an out still, because had Joe Biden not come along there and tried to help out family farms and actually, you know, put Americans first, well, then Donald F. and Trump and his South African illegal buddy couldn't have come along there and gutted that program and bankrupt these family farms. That right there. So it's Sleepy Joe's fault. Joe Biden did that to them farms there. That right there. That's how you got to do it, because you're in an effing cult. Okay. Well, I mean, how about your prescription prices there? Because, you know, Sleepy Joe again, you know, had the audacity to come along and lower everybody's prescription prices that's on Medicare. And I know there's a whole bunch of you Trump supporters on Medicare. I know there is. And you know damn well that Trump come along and jacked all them prices up on you on day one. Didn't even hesitate, didn't waste no time at all. Jacked them all the way back up on you again. And you're quiet as a church house mouse about that, because you can't speak out against your orange Jesus, can you? You just can't do it. Like I said, it causes you physical pain to do it. You get kicked out of your little friend circles, your social groups and stuff. So you can't do it there. But hey, you do have an out for this one too, because if Joe Biden hadn't had the audacity there to go ahead and lower those prescription prices, then Donald F. and Trump and his little South African illegal buddy couldn't come along and take that away from you, right? Jack those prices back up on you. So that's Joe Biden's fault too, right? That right there's called MAGA logic. That's what that's called. Now, you know, those low prescription prices could have been made permanent by law. But y'all effed up and you voted in a bunch of Republicans in Congress on the last 2 years of Joe Biden's term there, and they did not introduce one piece of legislation to make those prices permanent, did they? They had every opportunity in the world. That's what their job was to do. You take an executive order that works, you make it law through Congress. Did Republicans do that for you? No, they didn't, because they don't give an F about you. They're showing who they care about right now by getting rid of programs like the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. Okay? That's who they care about. Rich people. How many times you got to be told that? How many times do you have to touch that hot stove before you figure out it's the stove that's burning you? So anyway, y'all are in an effing cult. You're going to go along with anything that they do to you. And it's going to be a tough road ahead right now, because I know people are telling y'all it's about FA and FOing, and y'all are FOing right now and still quiet as you can be about it. How long is it going to take you to figure this out? You made a horrible, horrible choice. You were lied to. Inmate Trump.